From $0 to $30,000 with a completely new dropshipping store, and I didn't even use Shopify. No one else is talking about this right now, so if you follow this exact method, you can just copy paste and hopefully achieve some results too. As you can see, we didn't use Shopify, and that is the main reason why we were able to scale so fast on a completely new store. Forget everything you've been taught about dropshipping, because this strategy right here is going to change the game. As you can see, on the 19th of November, we had no revenue at all. And then from the 20th of November to the 1st of December, we hit $37,000 in revenue. Day by day, as you can see, these were the results. We had some trouble with ad account and some other typical dropshipping nonsense, but overall scaling went really smoothly. And after 12 days, we even hit 9k euros in a single day. FYI, the total profit on this 37,000 euros is about 9,300 euros. But as you saw, this store is just now taking off. So I know for a fact that at the end of December, this month, we're gonna hit at least $100,000 in pure profit with this store. So follow me on Instagram to get daily updates. Now, if I ran the exact same product on Shopify, there's no way that I would have been able to hit this revenue in just 12 days. And I'm not just saying this for no reason at all. I've been using Shopify myself for years. Look at these screenshots. They were my results back in the day on Shopify. But at the end of 2022, I was still doing Shopify dropshipping, and all of a sudden, every single product that I tested just completely flopped. There was just too much competition because every single dropshipper back then was using this Shopify dropshipping method to copy paste the exact same products, run them up on Facebook ads, and then hope for some leftover revenue. Our entire dropshipping business at that point started stagnating, and I had to take a few steps back because I was losing thousands of dollars per month. I started doing a lot of research. I took a look at the US market because that's where the top dropshippers are, and I wanted to see what are the most innovative dropshippers in that US market doing to actually stay ahead of the competition, and that is exactly how I found Funnelish. Then I decided to take that Funnelish strategy from the US market into Europe, because I'd never seen someone try it in Europe, and I remember super vividly that the first product I ever tested with this Funnelish strategy in Europe blew up like crazy. And over the next 40 days, I was able to make more than $1 million in revenue with over $300,000 in profit. Not too bad. Now let me start off by showing you the exact differences between Funnelish and Shopify, and I'll do it by showing you guys one of my winning products that I've been scaling on Funnelish and comparing it to a competitor's Shopify store. As you can see, this is the exact same product. The left page is my Funnelish page, which I scaled to more than $50,000 in sales. The right page is on Shopify. The product itself is the anti-snore mouthpiece. Essentially what it does is if you have sleep apnea or snoring problems, you can put this mouthpiece in your mouth and then your problem is now solved. You're gonna wake up much more energized. You're not gonna be disturbing your partner anymore. But this product itself solves obviously a huge pain point. And I'm gonna show you exactly how I find products like this in a later part of this video. But for now, take a look at the differences. First of all, every single funnel page that we create has its own brand name. Now, this does not mean that we have a one product store. No, we have one general store, but all the funnels for all the products that we test are branded per funnel. On Shopify, this is not really possible because as you can see, this store is called Flexi Health, and they probably sell a bunch more health products. This mouthpiece is just one of their many health products that they sell. So ours looks way more branded, which means a higher conversion. Then as you can see, we also do not have a header. The only two options that we have, let me actually translate this to English, are FAQ, which just scrolls down all the way to the FAQ section on this page, and Buy Now, which adds it to the cart and goes straight to the checkout. On the Shopify store, however, you have a lot of distraction. You have this menu right here. You can shop and browse around to all the other products. You can go to the contact information, you can go to the tracking, you can even search on the store, and you can go to the cart page. Every single option on your store that does not make a customer buy is a distraction, so you have to remove it completely. You can easily do that in Funnelish. This picture right here shows not only the product being used, but also the effect, so a person sleeping without any issues. This product picture just shows the product. What's important to remember is that if your customer lands from an ad to your Shopify store or to your Funnelish store, they have to get what the product is going to do for them immediately without thinking. This means that your main image always has to show the benefit of the product as well, instead of just the product itself. Scrolling down on our Funnelish store, as you can see, we have the title, which is the name of the product, and then the main benefit of the product. We have the price, a discount label, and then these 4 main benefits. As you can see, we talk about reducing snoring, improves breathing, natural material, which is obviously very important to know if you're going to be sticking a piece of plastic in your mouth the entire night. And then a really bold claim that states no result, money back, which works magic if you sell health products. On the Shopify store, however, let's scroll down and see how complex it gets. It also has like 4 or even 5 main benefits, but then it also starts with a huge text block, a bunch of icons, 0% off, a really spammy countdown timer, and just in general, way too much distraction. You have to keep it simple, you have to keep it clean, just show some of the main benefits so your customer immediately knows everything that they can expect from this product, and that's it. Another big difference is that on Funnelish, when our customer lands on it, they have to scroll down like 5% and the add to cart button already shows up. They can immediately click to buy. On the Shopify store, however, let's see how long it takes before we can actually buy. It takes me 3 scrolls before I actually see a visible add to cart button. This is also a massive conversion principle. If your customer has to actually do a physical movement like scrolling down, this means that there's more friction and more brain power being used by the customers, which means there is less chance of them buying. And I know this might sound very deep to you, but it does go that deep. And I'm just trying to show you that if I run my product on this Funnelish page and you run your product on this Shopify page, obviously I will win because of all these benefits that I have and you don't. Now we're not even done yet. Let me scroll down and show some more differences. On Funnelish, we always have the same layout. We have a GIF or an image, a headline and a paragraph. The headline is often as emotional as possible and the GIF we usually just take from the ad. And then we have a bunch of add to cart buttons all throughout the page, and we have a sticky add to cart button. There's no way that our customer cannot ever click to buy. They can always do that whenever they want. On this Shopify store, however, there's a bunch of random shit. As you can see, it does show a GIF with some of the benefits, but mainly this GIF just shows the product and it shows it in a very cheap way too. So for sure, this could have been better. The headlines are pretty good as well, so that's not too bad. But as you can see, there's way too much text. You do not want this much text on your product page at all. As you can see, we just have a couple blocks of text and then an add to cart button and then the next image and the next paragraph always. And again, there are no add to cart buttons. So if I read this text right here and I decide I want to buy it, I still have to scroll down or scroll up to find an add to cart button, and this kills conversion. Now I'm going to be fair, this is still a really good Shopify store. So this person does know what he's doing and he's probably still printing with the Shopify store. This is the top of the food chain Shopify store. Your first Shopify store is not going to look like this at all, but still, if you compare this store to my funnel is still 5 times better at least. So this just goes to show you that the most experienced Shopify users can still benefit from using my Funnelish template. Scrolling down all the way on the bottom of the page, as you can see, they have outdated looks reviews. This is a really old way to do reviews and it's completely outdated. As I said, everybody recognizes looks immediately. On my funnel, however, as you can see, we have 3 testimonials by real buyers. And these testimonials talk about the benefits that this person is experiencing in their life in a very simple and specific way. Then all the way on the bottom, we have an FAQ section. So if there is still any objection left by the customer, it'll probably be answered in here. If I scroll down on the Shopify store, we just have the footer page where again there's a bunch of distractions and we could easily click away. And then on the end of our funnel page we have a CTA, a call to action. Here's where we show the offer finally once more and the product, and then we say last chance for this big discount and then another add to cart button. Now let's quickly compare what happens if I try to buy this product from my Funnelish page and from the Shopify page, because this is extremely important too. When I click on buy now, as you can see on Funnelish, it goes straight into the checkout page where there is a bundle selection and you can see the address form. If I click on add to cart here though on the Shopify store, first it leads me to a cart page and then I have to click again to reach the checkout page. And then right here I have the option to leave all my details and that's it. That's where I buy. There's no more upsells. That's the end of the purchase. While on the Funnelish page, as you can see right here, as I said, we have the bundle selection. So by default, it's set to 2 pieces. Most people will just leave it at the default selection, which means that my AOV is going to be way higher than the person who is running this product on Shopify. Then scrolling down, we have the delivery address form. We have even more testimonials, as you can see, right where it matters. And then if we scroll down, normally the payment icons would load right here, but the payments on this example store are turned off. But then right here, we have another upsell. As you can see, this right here adds $4.99 pure profit to my AOV AOV for faster shipping and lifetime warranty. And again, this is pre-selected, so most people will just leave it like that, which means that I end up with an AOV of 45 euros and then our Shopify competitor will end up with an AOV of $34. I make more money, I make more sales. So two huge things: I have a higher conversion rate and I have a higher average order value. This means that more people will buy for more money. So what does that mean? I will make more money on Funnelish than I will ever make on Shopify. It's that simple. Now, at the end of this video, I'm going to be sharing this exact funnel template to you for free, so you can just import it straight into your Funnelish account. You don't even have to pay a penny. So you can test this product out yourself tomorrow or build out other products on this exact template. But before I do that, I have to break down what products you want to look for and what products work best. Because one of the dumbest misconceptions right now in dropshipping is that you can sell just any product. So often when I scroll YouTube, I see these gurus uploading their top 10 products to sell right now videos, where they will then show you some bullshit gimmick product that solves no problem at all and then tell you to sell it. Most of these guys don't even dropship themselves at all. And then they try to teach it to you by showing the most random products that have no chance of actually ever scaling. Believe me, if you want to find winning product after winning product and you want to be able to consistently scale these products too, you have to focus on products that solve massive problems. The easiest way to do that is to focus on the beauty and health niche. So let me now show you how I personally found this snoring mouthpiece, so you can just copy paste me. So I love to use Minea. I click on Facebook right here. I select e-com platform Shopify, likes 400, and then let's set the comments to 100. And then there's two options. We can either start scrolling and look for good health and beauty products to start selling. We will always base ourselves off of the engagement that our competitor ad will show, or we can do something what the competition is not thinking of, which is to use the keyword section. So you have to get creative with this one, but health and beauty ads often include a bunch of keywords. Think of keywords like snoring, beauty, pain, sleeping, neck, massage, eyes, patches, slimming, aging, Botox. I can keep going for minutes, but just think of any keyword that a health or a beauty ad might include and then type it in here. So let's, for example, type in sleep, so we can find products that solve sleep, just like our snoring thing. And as you can see, I find some big ads for the grounding mat. Here we can see some teeth dentures, which has nothing to do with sleep, I think, at all. This product, however, is magnesium oil. You can dropship this. Then we have a detox foot bath, 2 ads of it right here. Then we have this alignment pillow, so you can sleep better. Here, another sleep apnea product. I think this is the same product that I just showed you guys. Yes, this is the mouthpiece. It's a very popular product. And as you can see, I already found 4 products to sell right now just by typing in the keyword sleep. It is that easy. Try a bunch of these keywords out yourself, but that's it. Now at this point, you know exactly how to find your first winning product. You know exactly how to build the website for it, but we still need to get people on our website. That's exactly where Facebook ads comes into play. The next best way to dropship is not by using TikTok ads. It's not by using TikTok Shop or TikTok Organic. That is all bullshit in my opinion. If you want to scale health and beauty products, which are the most scalable products you can sell, you have to target old people, and old people are not on TikTok. Facebook is full of 65-plus-year-old women, and the Facebook ad algorithm is so easy that literally even a child could set up their ads. Let me show you. So you want to click on create campaign, then you click on sales, continue. You want to select manual sales campaign. We still do it the old school way. The name of our campaign can be just sleep apnea device, and then usually I like to add my profit margin in there, which was I think $22 for this product, and that's it. Then I want to turn on advantage campaign budget and set this to $100, and then I'm gonna click next and go into the ad set settings. This is just going to be called no targeting, because we're not gonna set up any targeting options. Make sure you create a pixel and you set it to purchase. If this is not working for you yet and it doesn't show up, Google it, YouTube it. It is extremely simple, and it is way too simple to show in this video. So let me scroll down to what actually matters. Start date tomorrow at 0000 or 12 a.m. midnight, and then the location completely depends on where you're selling to. The revenue that I showed was for a store in the German market. So I would then click on edit, I would remove United States, and I would type in Germany. Yes, this means that your entire product page and your ads have to be in German. Scrolling down, we will not change any more settings. We're just going to go straight into the ad. Let's call this ad 1. I don't have the video prepared, but there's nothing we want to change. You just want to upload your video by clicking on setup setup creative video ad and then upload the ad. Well, as I showed you, I just do my product research on Minia, and when I find an interesting product to sell, I copy their ads. I just download it and I translate it, and that's it. You can translate your ad video by covering it up with local language subtitles in Veed.io in literally 5 minutes. 5 years ago, you had to know video editing to be able to translate an ad the way I just described it. But in today's world, it's completely different. Even a child, as I said, can do this very simply in Veed.io. You want to find then 2 more videos that have been scaled for this product before by just browsing Minia, and then you have yourself your 3 video ads. Then here you want to obviously paste in your website URL, and then for the ad copy, very simple, I just write my own. So in the case of the sleep apnea mouthpiece, I would write something like tired of not sleeping, literally, which is a really stupid joke. This mouthpiece will fix sleep apnea forever. Feel energized throughout the day and don't worry about disturbing your partner anymore. Maybe you could include some emojis, but honestly, it doesn't matter at all. And again, I just thought of the main problem that this product is solving, which is not feeling energized, obviously, is a result of not sleeping well. But when you're asleep, you're not conscious, so not sleeping well is not the main problem. It's not feeling energized throughout the day. So really think of the deepest main problem that your product solves, and then just write it in a very simple way in the ad copy. And exactly the same thing for the headline, but then a little bit shorter. No more low energy due to sleep apnea. And that's literally it. The video ad usually does the heavy lifting, which is why I don't really care about the ad copy too much at all. For the call to action button, I leave it at learn more, and then that's it. You want to click right here, click duplicate, and then upload your 2 other ad videos exactly this way, and then you click on publish and you have your testing campaign ready. Now for scaling your campaign, all you really have to do is just follow this video right here. Day by day, there are different rules based on different results, and this video explains it really clearly. There's even a cheat sheet included in the description of this video, so you can always come back to it. But let me still show you anyways how I have been scaling a campaign from day 1 for one of my winners, because it is a case study. So on the 28th of November, this campaign did not exist yet. As you can see, we had $0 in ad spend. Then on the 29th of November, it was the first day for this campaign, and we spent $500. Now I know I said that you want to start at $100, but I am a more advanced dropshipper, so if I really believe in a product and I'm 99% sure it's gonna work, I increase the budget to $500. But do not try this at home, because it can turn out very badly, especially if you don't check your ads fast enough. But as you can see, on the 29th, we already had a ROAS of 2.2 almost. My campaigns usually track about 90% accurately, so you can say that we had 10% more sales. But for this exact campaign, that was really profitable. On a ROAS 2.2, we have a margin of about 20 to 25%, because the cost of goods are extremely low, which is another benefit of these health products. So on the 30th, as you can see, our budget doubled, but that was because we were surf scaling. So if you watch my Facebook ads video, you know that we sometimes surf scale our campaigns, which is only done in the weekend if our ROAS is really profitable. And it means we increase the budget throughout the day, which is exactly what we did with this campaign. And as you can see, it worked out pretty well. The ROAS did drop a bit, but still it was really profitable for us. The next day was Sunday, the 1st of December, and we surf scaled again, and the ROAS was really good, 2.3, probably about 2.4, 2.5 in reality. We surf scaled again on that Sunday, which meant we increased the budget in the day itself, and we made a lot of money at that day. Then on Monday, the 2nd of December, as you can see, the ROAS went completely to shit, but it was still profitable, so we just let it run, and that's it. The next day, the ROAS was still pretty bad, so I think we were looking at a 10% profit margin right here. And when that happens, we usually just let the campaign do its thing and let it run and let it optimize over the next few days, and that's it. So at the time of recording this, that was the last day. And then today it spent about $500 with a ROAS of 1.6. In reality, it is about 1.7, which is again about 10% profit margin. So probably at the end of today, I will scale it back a little bit just to show Facebook that, hey, these are not the optimal results that I'm looking for. Please give me a little bit better quality traffic. And then hopefully Facebook will do exactly that. And then tomorrow, I'm hoping we'll end at a 20% profit margin. And then again, we can scale in the weekend. Now, because you watched this video all the way up until this point, I know that you're somewhat serious about dropshipping. So if you go in the description below, you will find my exact funnel template that I shared in the beginning of the video completely for free. Now make sure you apply what I said in this video from A to Z, and you start testing your first product tomorrow. It's literally how I got this store to more than 30K in revenue in just 12 days. And these are still baby numbers. I know that I'll be 10xing this store in the upcoming months at least. So you can do exactly the same. Now, if there's still anything unclear about this strategy, I have a full 3-hour course in the description below. And the catch is nothing, it is absolutely free. I don't even have a paid course. So make sure you sign up there, and more importantly, you actually take action on it. And if you have any other question, then reach out on Instagram because I'm very active there and you can just send me a DM.